Hey ForexMilitia, this is Parsival, and I am going over the week of the 19th to the 23rd, and this is the calendar for last week. And basically, what we have going on here is a lot of stuff. Okay, we had the federal funds rate. Wait a minute, that's not the whole week. Okay, there we go. All right, we had the CPI come out on Tuesday, and then we had the FOMC on Wednesday, and we had the S&B, we had the ECB, and we had the BOE with the monetary rates. Uh, 4.5 for the Fed, 3.5 for the BOE, and 2.5 for the ECB. And then the PMI on Friday. All right, so that's this week. Let's get into that was last week. Let's get into this week. And this week it's muted. There's nothing going on much this week except for the BOJ on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then a CPI from the CAD and final GDP, which is that should be interesting, even though it's a medium. That should be interesting to see. And then the GDP and the core personal consumer expenditure on Friday from the dollar. Okay, so that's the calendar. So now let's go get into the charts and let's see what we can see. Starting with the dollar. And the dollar basically pulled back a ways. It pulled back to the 250 and this support line, right, at 103.50, and it looks like it's going to bounce. So I'm gonna be bullish on this for this to go long on the dollar. On the US 30, the US 30 is looking bearish. It's been bearish for a while, and it looks like it's going to fall. Now, if the dollar basically gains, like the chart is saying that it will, then most likely the US 30 will fall. So we'll see what happens with that. I have a target of about 3160, 31,640, which is the Fibonacci retracement tool all the way back down to the 50. Now it could go a little bit further into this zone right here, but I'm just looking for it to come back down to the 50 because there's an imbalance that needs to be filled, and maybe there'll be another liquidity push down into this area. So we'll see what happens. For gold also, if the dollar basically starts to rally, then gold will fall. So I am bearish on gold. Um, on Bitcoin is short, still short, and you should. It's basically slightly long, which is contrarian. Okay, so we're looking for that to stay short. On U.S. oil, U.S. oil is looking very interesting. It's looking like it's going to rally because there is divergence on the weekly. Right? You see this here. You see there's divergence here, and here also. Um, what might happen is it might actually consolidate a bit, and then I believe it's going to rally. It's been in a downtrend, right? But it might rally back up to these highs up here and make a triple top. But it's still going to be bearish. So short term bullish, long term bearish. On the loonie, the loonie is long. It basically came down to the 618 area here, and it basically bounced and now it's rallying. So I am long on the loonie. On the euro, the euro retraced from a high of, let's see if I can find that, back to here in February 114 down to September 28th, right? And it retraced, and now it's at the 618, and in the above in the zone, which is the golden ratio. So maybe what's going to happen is you'll get that whole basket trade where where gold, the euro, and the dollar will rise, and the gold and the euro will fall. And on the pound will follow suit with that as the dollar rallies. So this basically will fall. I mean, not it won't follow suit. It will basically fall against the dollar, and it will follow suit with the euro and gold. All right. So that's the charts. That's the calendar and the charts for this week. If please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And with that, I will say knowledge is power. Be power hungry. Power to the people. There are links in the description for TradeMiner, SeasonX, and EA Builder. Please support the channel by clicking on the affiliate links. And this is Parsival. The closest thing to the Holy Grail is following the smart money. Signing out.